Is he going to come up or what? Maybe you should have reloaded before you came into the room, pal. Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of my SPT 4.0.1 playthrough. Today, guys, we're on ground zero and we're going to try and do Tarkov Shooter. That's why we have a bolt action rifle. We need to shoot scavs from over 40 meters away. I chose ground zero just because I know the map quite well, I'd like to think. And we can get some nice loot from here. So yeah, the plan is Tarkov Shooter, get some loot, and get the hell out of here. Last episode, what did we do? We managed to do some tasks on customs, I believe. We did end up... He says he knows the map and he's going the total wrong way. That's because I'm not concentrating, I'm talking. Yeah, last episode, guys, we emptied our scav jump box. We had quite a lot of loot in there. We ended up walking out with just about 6 mil in items. So we did purchase the medical sick case and a sick case. We did buy some more stuff for the hideout as well, but we'll go into that right at the very end. And we've just got shy... we've just got about 3 mil in rubles left. So we decided to go the MXLR just for this task. I'm thinking we got to the middle of... Yo, I mean, that one? Well, I'm taking that. Yeah, we're thinking of going to the middle of the map. Into the computer room. It's going to lag just a bit until people load in. Are you going to pop yet? No. What was I saying? We're going to go to the middle of the map. There is someone here. I don't have the best weapon for this. Got ya. Did that count? No. It wasn't 40 meters. Nevertheless, let's move on. It might not have even been a scav. It could have been a player. You were. I might take the big sticks, actually. That'll be good for my pistol. Take the helix. Was that a man? We killed a man. Sorry, man. Better luck next time. Love your work on the mods, though. Keep up with that. A man's graphics and a man's sense. We have added a couple of mods new to this. I forgot to do looting bots, which was quite annoying, and more quests checkmarked. I had those mods in 3.10.5, and I was watching some of my content back and was thinking, what's missing? And yeah, I compared the two videos, and those two were missing. I've messed around with the sound settings. A lot of people were saying that the sound was a bit tinny and boxy. I totally agree with you. That's because I didn't EQ my videos, which I am starting to do now. Hopefully that has helped massively. Let me know in the comment section. And I have changed a couple of the sound settings in my Logitech G5, Logitech G935s, I want to say. Hopefully I've not just given you my steering wheel. I do play a lot of Assetto Corsa driving games with my steering wheel. But yeah, hopefully I've not just given you my headphones as... No, that's G902. The G935s are the headphones. I've changed the EQ on that. Hopefully it sounds a lot better. It sounds less tinny for you guys. I want you to have an enjoyable experience while watching the videos.
Выходим. В укрытие!
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to use this gun. Change the play. And I've adjusted the SAIN settings as well, and Ombre settings. I've made it slightly harder, if you couldn't tell. We've kicked off with a big firefight. Those that say SPT doesn't count because it's fighting against bots, well, yeah, come and fight these bots. No, I was having an argument with well, not an argument, a discussion with someone who commented on the videos about saying that SPT doesn't count, single player Tarkov. PvE Tarkov doesn't count. Yeah, SPT is not for everybody, and neither is just Tarkov in general. I like modding games. I like modding games and making it work for me. That's the reason why I play SP Tarkov. I can change the bots just to however I want them, and I can change the graphics of the game, I can change the loot if I really want to. It makes me understand the game a little bit better. It helps me, and that's all that's all I want to play Tarkov for, is for me. It's an enjoyable experience. I don't have the hours to grind out grind out normal Tarkov. So that's why I play SPT. I can progress through at a pace that suits me, and I don't have to come up against... Was that me? Let's heal up real quick. And I don't have to come up against absolute beasts of a player. Because I've had a month off. I've not got the meta gear. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section if you prefer normal Tarkov over SP Tarkov. Let's just loot these up real quick. There seems to be a bit of a firefight going off downstairs. Is that the machine key? That's a car key. There's two of them. More metal parts. What do I need metal parts for? I can't remember now. I'll have to triple check. It's given us everything that we need. Also, I'm an impatient person. If I want something, I want it done straight away. So I don't want to be messing around doing 50 raids just to get one thing. I can get it over and done with real quick. And I think it just SPT suits me. I like the concept of the game, Tarkov. It's fantastic. Oh, it's a graphics card. We need that Epsilon case. That was definitely more than 40 meters away. And that definitely was a scav. I think he's downstairs. Yeah, he's downstairs. He's opening the doors to come up. Wow, since changing the EQ of my game, I can hear everything. Crazy. I don't want to be too heavy. You see anyone? I should have taken my armor off. Did that count? It did. In the head. And in the legs from 40 meters away. One task done. Nice, that's Tarkov Shooter Part 1 completed. Part 2, sorry. What was Tarkov Shooter Part 1? Eliminate scavs from over 40 meters. Right, 3 more scav kills from over 40 meters away. Can we find any more scavs? We can. There's one right there. He's just chilling. Oh. I don't think that was a scav, to be fair. I think that was a PMC. Yeah, it was a PMC. Yeah, I can't see any more movement. Is there any more loot in here that we can get real quick? No. Nothing worth taking. Let's make sure I'm loaded yet. Oh, sugar. Did not want to do that. Let's make sure I'm fully healed. Yeah, we should be good to go. I do want to secure this graphics card though. Alright, we're going right down to the basement. Didn't want to do that. And I didn't close that door.
Tired of this motherfucking shit!
Yeah. Don't want to go that way. You sneaky bugger. He's... How did you not die from that? Where was this PMC? He was here. MVGs, we don't need you just yet. I'm not getting into the whole night raid thing. Need to make sure that I'm 40 meters away. That would have been 40 meters. I do want to leave with some of this loot. Sometimes there's some sneaky PMCs just in these buildings. I think we're good to go. Let's go check upstairs, see if there's any loot we can get. I'm happy that we've done one. Is it lagging? Maybe it's just refreshing the bots. Anything in here? Cricket, not interested. Could probably do with replenishing my MREs, pineapple juice, and a max energy. Happy with that. But yeah, there's no decent loot to be had in here. Anyone outside I can see. There's just some sneaky scavs just hanging around, but they're not there, not today. Guys, we've got GPU, man. How sick is that? Yeah, I can't see any more. Is that a heart? Man sense is such a useful tool. Is anything in these drawers? No. Sprat's not interested. Paid. Stupid idea. He just threw a grenade. He threw a smoke grenade at me. Did he die? Is he going to come up or what? Maybe you should have reloaded before you came into the room, pal. We've only got 4 shots left of this. I think it might be wise to reset, come back. Yeah, let's leave immediately. Hey, is my PC taking a massive dump? Not for me. Oh yeah, let's leave. Let's come back in. Yeah, back in Ground Zero. Let's continue the task. What left is it to do? Eliminate scabs. Let me get real comfy for this one. We didn't hand the task in. We'll do that after. What was the other one? Fight back. No. Was that a player or? Two more scabs from 40 meters plus. I'm sure we can do that. I don't know. I think that may have been a player. Another USEC. What ammo are you rocking? It looks like you're rocking FMJ, but double check. Yeah, you are. Pointless. You must have been together. Stick those in the sick case. And the Propital, don't want the cat.
Ты срань, сука! А!
Another USEC. Brother, where are the scavs at? He's packing all of the cheese. Alright, let's go up. And up is this way. Guys, if you've made it this far, why not consider liking, subscribing, and comment. Leave me a comment of how you thought this raid has gone. If you're enjoying the series so far, what episode what episode you're on. You're on this episode, episode 6. What you found good so far, what you're enjoying, what you are disliking. I respond to every single comment, guys. I like interacting with you guys, making friends along the way. Not so many enemies, hopefully. And let me know what you want to see moving forward with the channel. Also, some tips and tricks, guys. Tips and tricks. Like, what is your favourite weapon to use? What is your favourite weapon of choice? Let's take the water. Some sprats. Is Snipey Scav up there? He is. One more scav. Yeah, one more scav with iron sights, and what was the other one? Fight? No, it's not fight back. Stop clicking fight back. It was one without armor on. So we've done that. Tarkov Shooter Part 1, and then rough. No, not rough Tarkov. It's a Jaeger task, I think. Oh, it's not. It's on woods. Okay, that makes it a lot easier then. Okay, that's Tarkov Shooter done. Let's loot this place up and get the flock out of here. So we can change our weapons finally. I'm glad we've got Tarkov Shooter done. Oh. We could actually mod this, to be fair, to put a scope on, or we could use the world famous DVL. I do love that gun. It's probably one of my favourite sniper rifles to use in the game. Let's head over to up here, see if we can get ourselves a nice lead X. No, we don't want to extract just yet. But I do want to hit upstairs here and over near the hotel. He's fucked. Shot through the computer, shot straight through the printer then. I was just using a little stubby AK. Respect. Let's get the key. Let's get ourselves upstairs. Seems as though the first room was an absolute flop. M80. I'll take that. Deagle solder. I really wish I hadn't have thrown smoke and I threw a grenade instead. What a plonker. That's someone looting? Ah. We need 15 of these. 15 of those found in raid. Holy jeez. Therapist, what are you doing to me? Also transfer a blue folder as well. A blue folder would be nice. Blue folders does spawn in this room sometimes, not all the times. But we'll definitely have a look. No, not today. It's usually sat in there. There's nothing worth it there. Nothing of interest. Oh, that was crap. Alright, PC room. PC room number 3. Have we got Nagasaki? Nagasaki? Nakatani? I don't know why I got Nagasaki. Oh, search that guy. I'm excited to use the DVL, guys. I am 100% excited to use the DVL. It's the PMC. It's going to have to go back up here now, get the high ground advantage. Please jump. You're out of stamina. Seriously, you are more unfit than me. The scavs were fixated on the 2. There's a big group of them in there. Bugger me. If I had a sniper rifle now with a scope, all of those would have been dead. Gone upstairs now. I want to make sure they're all dead before going in there. There's quite a lot. Gone upstairs now. screw it. You know what? You only live once. I don't have anything major on me. I'm just going to go over there and do them all in. Show them what I'm actually made of. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a big girl. Maybe I'm a pussy. Move. Now we've got the MP5K. Oh, I've done some serious damage to him. Let's clear him out. He's gone to the toilets in the back. This has been an absolute bloodbath. It was just Scav City. Experience I get from the end of this. I think he literally just ran out of ammunition. Oh no, he didn't. He had loads left. Seriously? We need that. Wow, he's got... He wanted to keep his loot. Yeah, there's nothing of interest in here. I'm just going to check back upstairs. See if I did manage to murder anyone on the top floor. Who closed that? Because I didn't. Because I came downstairs, that's why. Did anyone get murdered up here? No. How long have we got left? 11 minutes. I think I might have time. Why does, like, the last minute, the very end of the raid, it starts to lag? I'm going to have to check on that. It's been working perfectly fine. It's been working perfectly fine, and now all of a sudden, adding looting bots has dropped my frame rate drastically. I'm not happy. How are we on food and drink? I'm not happy at this big blooming gun in the middle of my screen. Yeah. At the back end. I'm gonna have to check on that, because that's annoying and not good for views. So I do apologise well in advance. Let's get the flock out of here. More testing is to be completed then for the next episode. I'm just going to check this safe real quick. I had totally pressed jump. I didn't have the stamina left, that's why. Never mind. Awesome. Achievement rewards. What the hell is this? What achievement did we complete? Guys, I have no idea what achievement I have just completed to have the Louis Vuitton Gamma case. Hey, where do I even put that? Guys, let me know in the comment section if you think I should use that or I should just delete them. I'll be interested to know your thoughts. I have no idea what task I've just completed for that. It would massively help though. It wouldn't be a bad thing, but hey ho, yeah. Let me know in the comment section whether I should keep them or not for the next raid. I'm more leaning towards yes. You can't buy them. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, guys, right, okay, let's get down to business. So remember at the beginning of the raid, I said we made quite a lot of money. So this is what we bought. We bought the keys case, the medicine case, magazines case, and an ammo case. We also bought the sick and medical sick case. We managed to off camera do Gunsmith Part 2 and Part 3. These are all ready to hand in. Let's just tidy this up real quick. Is any of that food? Or can that all... No, that's food. And all of that. That's a key. What do you mean there's no space? Ah, food. There we go. Easy bake. Magazine for that. Probably just sell that. It's kind of crappy. I might take that with us. I definitely need to keep that. Just put that on you just because I can. You can go in there. You can be sold. sold, and you can go with safekeeping for next time. I did enjoy using the MLXR. Let me know what you think of the MXLR. Yeah, right. Tasks. Jaeger. We did Tarkov Shooter Part 1 and Tarkov Shooter Part 2, which means Tarkov Shooter Part 3, which is eliminate PMCs from less than 25 meters with a bolt action rifle. Amazing. Right, you're done. Mechanic, we can hand over Gunsmith Part 2. And we can also turn in Gunsmith Part 3, so you're complete. And you're also complete, which unlocks Signal Part 1 and Gunsmith Part 4. We can do that in another raid. And then Therapist. I can turn in the Tushonka. And Smart Plugs, okay. Seaside Vacation, Urban Medicine, locate the chemical laboratory and streets. I'm going to do a little bit more testing. I know in my last video I said I might just skip the Streets of Tarkov's task, but I'm going to do a bit more optimizing off camera, off stream, whatever you want to call it, and see if I can try and get that down. I think I can. Ragman. Reach Ragman loyalty level 2. I need to spend 750 more K. Right, we can do that real quick. Let's just sell some stuff to Ragman. I'm just going to sell them. Is there anything else you'll buy from me? You buy the Louis. I want to keep that though. Is there anything in here that you'll buy? No. A lot of junk in there still. Alright, what can I buy from you then that might actually have some use? Literally nothing. I wonder if I can buy something from here and sell it to him. Right, let's just purchase 5. No, I can't buy. You only got one of those? You got. Alright, let's just purchase 5 of these. And then sell them to Ragman. There we go. That should be. Done. Make Ultra great again. Eliminate scavs on interchange, big sale, and audit. So it looks like we're going to interchange at some point. Let's receive all our items. Can I just straight up put you in from here? I can. Right, receive all. And Jaeger, what did you want to give me? Some PU scopes? Really? Don't want that. Never mind. Survive, reserve. We're never going to reserve. Eliminate scans. I could have done that on interchange. Maybe for the next video. Oh, setup. Eliminate while wearing. Ah, okay. Setup. We could go to customs. Yeah, we could go to customs. I'm actually thinking, do I do a quick factory run? Because I do have that item for factory. No, we'll save it for the next video. Guys. Yeah, well, I'll start again. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you really want to. Comment. I respond to every single comment that you guys throw at me, good and bad. And guys, I will see you again in the next video. Take care.